Gideon by the angel of the Lord. So here we can see a word in the English Bible said valor. So according to the Oxford Dictionary, valor means great courage in the face of danger. So we could clearly see that the time when Gideon was doing the work, when you read the verse before this, verse 12, we could clearly see that at the time Gideon was actually threshing wheat near the vineyard. So it was near the wine press. When you read the topography or study the topography of Israel, you could literally see that at the time Midianites was actually looting, robbing these Israelis with their wheat, their other kind of food grains, their other resources actually at the time. So Gideon was actually trying to hide this wheat because it was his hard work. The hard work he did for months, he don't want his hard work to be taken by these Midianites. So that reason he was hiding that wheat at the time near the vineyard. So when we learn the topography, vineyards are mostly situated not near to the wheatlands. The wheatlands are mostly open, exposed land where it is clearly visible by an outsider. At the time, vineyards are completely covered by the wine fields. You can see the grapes. And because of that reason, no one could, from the outside could clearly see who is inside or are they doing anything. So these are actually some kind of strategies we can really understand from Gideon. But the thing that actually amused me with Gideon is not actually his strategy. I was thinking, why would God choose someone who has strategy? Because where he chooses, we could literally see that God chooses at the time when everything is impossible and impossible for a man to achieve. At the time that God only chooses a person. So when I was listening, when I was reading through the verses, I could literally see another thing is that Gideon was actually from a family where they worship a false god, the Baal himself. So they had their altars, their poles and other kind of idolatry. At the time, Gideon was actually from this family. So I was thinking, when we read or study the book of Judges, we could literally see that the Judges was the book in which there were no clear leadership. There was no fixed leadership. After the Joshua, there were 15 judges at the time before the King David or King Saul came. So at this time, people were actually having their own path. They thought it was right. So walking through this path, they were doing a lot of sins, unfaithfulness to the God. Because of that reason, there was a lot of tribulations in their lifestyle. So at the time, people often call to the God, pray to the God that please deliver us from these tribulations. So we could literally see that at the time, Gideon was the person who was coming from a family where they were actually praising a false God, not a true God. So I could literally feel that at the time, Gideon was the only person maybe who was actually praising or actually worshipping the true God. At the same time, we could literally see that he was in the face of danger. Everyone was against him. Even his family would never allow him to praise the real God, the Jehovah himself. At the time, he had a great courage to muscle that he was ready to worship only the true God. That is the reason why God chose, hey man, hey mighty man of valor, meaning the mighty soldier in this land. You are the one who I choose to lead these people to the great victory, the great peace. So we should also be standing in the face of danger. We should not leave back. We should also stand in the face of danger. We should fight back. We should fight back in the name of the Lord, and He will deliver the peace upon us. May God bless you and thank you.